What's up guys, DJ back with another video, and today you're not going to see my face again. It's been a while, I know, you probably missed me. But we got another package to open. This is a Dragon Ball Super package from a subscriber. Thanks so much, Brian. No last names, just in case, stalker rule. But yeah, we're going to open this up. We're going to look at the contents, and I think there's 2 theme decks in here, or maybe 1, I'm not too sure. And then yeah, we'll talk about it. So let's get into it. Alright guys, the box is now open. This is what we're going to take a look at today. Instinct Surpassed. Now, this box right here is, I think, a $15 box right now in the supermarket. Oh, not supermarket. I went to a few card shops and they had this exact same box for $15. I think you could still get it. They weren't selling that well, I don't think. By the looks of it, they had quite a few, and they had other boxes like this. So this is like a starter deck. I actually went to the supermarket with my friend the other day, to look for cards. This is all they had for Dragon Ball Super cards. So you already know what's coming in it. So we got the, every card name there. It's a deck, right? For Pokemon players, you already know what decks are like, and for Dragon Ball Super players, you know what a deck is. My friend wanted to open up packs. This doesn't have packs, so if you want to open up packs, don't buy one of these. But and you already know what's going to come in it, how many, what's the rarity. $15 is a good price for these. I would snag them up for $15. I think I paid $30, including postage and all that stuff. But this was a while ago. So yeah, ST rarity cards listed are exclusive to this starter deck. And I guess if you wanted to complete sets, you need all the ST cards and all that. So there's quite a few in here in this box. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then the rest are commons, uncommons, and all that stuff. So we can take a look at the, open up this box. I don't really do many openings anymore. Simply because I just buy the cards that I like. But I'm going to open up this box today, and we'll take a look at the artwork. I know, a lot of people can get this box. It's not a rare box, and therefore, some people question, should you invest in something like this? Should you invest in these kind of boxes? If you look at Pokemon theme decks, the only ones that have really shot up in price are the vintage ones, because they don't make them anymore, and they're vintage and they're old. They contain holos that are worth money. These ones, I mean, maybe the STs, maybe this card here is worth grading, and that's about it. I think I can make my money back on that one card alone. It's a beautiful looking card too. And the common problem with putting a card at the front of the deck is the potential damage on the card, if you want to grade it. So those are some thoughts there. I'm going to try to be very gentle with this. I don't want to wreck the cards inside, because you know how it is, guys. I'm probably looking at grading the STs from here. Even though, technically speaking, like I said, it's not a rare deck. So you can still find these in the supermarkets for affordable prices. Like $15 is a cheap price. And with that $15, what can you do? That one card alone, the front card, the Goku, it's an Ultra Instant Goku. You can't go wrong with that, right? So, and I'm going to try to be gentle with it. So, there is a tab like that, and we're going to pull them out like so. I am more a collector than player, so I know some people will be like, why are you opening it so slow and all that? So, there's a good look at the Goku, and yeah, of course, I'll grade that. Why not? I am a Goku fan. And leader cards, I'm a leader card fan as well. I think leader cards are, they're cheap now, but sometimes you got to think about, things were cheap at one stage, but eventually, a card like this could be worth something. So I'm going to sleeve that up and grade it. Here's another ST Frieza. Okay. Moving on. And these are the STs that I really like. The Ultra Instinct Sun Goku Universal Impulse. Really nice. Here's another one, but there's a slight difference in it. You can probably tell the foiling on it is different. You know, these are STs. Only get these through the decks. So sometimes it's worth getting the decks. If the decks aren't that popular, maybe, you know, they don't print as much. But the other thing is, like I was saying before, at the moment, I saw them at nearly every shop that I went to, but they didn't have any booster packs at all. So they had no booster boxes, no booster packs. This is Australia. These are like card shops like EB Games and Zing and all that stuff. They didn't have any of that. So my thoughts on that a little bit. All right, let me ramble on a bit. This is another cool card to have. Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. Any Goku card, Vegeta card is really nice to have, I think. Especially if it's got some sort of rarity to it. Even though I will repeat myself, these theme decks aren't that rare at this point in time. And, you know, I guess these cards are playable, so if they are, people will use them to play, so they won't be the best condition, and then they won't grade it, blah, blah, blah. But then again, I think there's enough for people to grade as well, so there's that. This is the non-foil version, ST, of the Friendly Rival Frieza. Now, do I think it's worth buying these kind of things? If you're paying $15, I think it is. Anything more than that, I think $30 would be the maximum, which I paid. That's what I paid. I wouldn't pay anything more than $30. So, I mean, I might go, like, there's going to be a lot of common and uncommon cards here, which I don't really need. So I'll probably go through these quicker. These are more for players, right? It's a deck. So people like these things. They needed to play. I like looking at the artwork sometimes, but at the end of the day, what we're really here for are those STs and the foils and all that stuff. So nothing too crazy here. These are all commons and uncommons. I do really like this uncommon as well. And I think there's a pre-release version of this, which goes for a good amount of money. And I can understand why. Like, look at the art on it. It's got the whole Universe 7. We are Universe 7. That's cool. I could see a card like this going up slightly in value. It's uncommon. It's not even a foil. So, you know, it's not too crazy. But, like, artwork-wise, I think it will be up there. And I think that's definitely a video I need to make. People are mistaking artwork for, you know, good artwork means investability when technically it isn't, all right? It's not all that. That's one of the, you know, the variables to consider, but I guess I'll make a video on that. But Master Roshi's for Master Roshi fans. But these decks, honestly, I really, you know, I really wouldn't buy unless you're buying it for those cards, those early cards that I was showing before. Or if you're a player and you need to, you know, you need these cards to play. Nothing too crazy. That's nice artwork. You got those four big boys there. Universe 7 representative. Yeah, my thoughts on these. Buy them if you want to, you know, buy them. If you don't want to buy them, you know, I just really wouldn't. I mean, this is for a player. This is for players, guys. I really just bought this for this card right here, and I could probably buy that as a single, except this is brand new, like box fresh. So, and same with this one, the Vegeta, the foil one, and yeah, well, I'll probably just grade the foil one. So, that's pretty much it, guys. That's the deck. If you wanted to get one, I think there were a few stocked in Australia for like $15 at the shops. Let me know if you wanted to, you know, maybe talk about these kind of stuff a bit more or do a bit more openings like this. I think it's definitely worth talking about. If you're looking at a collector aspect, you know, there's only a handful of cards here, maybe 3 or 4 cards that is worth it. The rest is kind of, for some people, will be junk. And I guess, well, you know, when I say junk, it's just probably worth like 5 cents each card or less, 3 cents a card. As we said before, it's more for the players. And Dragon Ball Super card game is a player-friendly game. Like, it's like the cards is meant for players more so than collectors, I'd say. Collectors have just jumped in and taken over. But yeah, you get a something like that in the box. I honestly think if I kept it in the box sealed, it would have looked cooler on display. So maybe I'll get another one and just, you know, put it up on display. It's $15. It's pretty much chump change. But yeah, no packs or anything like that, and you already know what you're gonna get. So that's the other problem with theme decks, I guess, is, you know, if you already know what you're gonna get, well then there's no surprises and there's no, you know, there's just no mucking around. It's like, yeah, I need that for my deck. And, you know, there's other information here as well on how to use it and all that stuff. Which is good, you know, it's good for the players, and they need to do stuff like this. I understand that. But if you're looking for, you know, to build your collection or investability, I think you're just going to kind of waste time getting all, like, pretty much all that just for, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. I would personally grade that card because that's just me. I would grade these cards and I would grade that. So I'd grade at least 4 cards. I'm not a Freezer fan and I'm not an Android fan. But there always is. And, I mean, if you want to risk it for the biscuit, you can grade them and then, you know, try to sell them. But, you know, I just feel safer with Gokus and Vegetas to grade unless I'm a huge fan of a particular artwork of some sort. But, yeah, I'll definitely talk about artwork investability because it's something up there. People are saying you should invest in this card because the artwork is good. No, not always. Okay, but I rambled on. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.